Hey, summer planning?
Yes, but staying local, saving money for college visas.
Smart. My favorite is to visit Canada. It's international, but very musical and
Get after it, MP. Shake it, MP.
Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Ali LaForce as well. Now let's check out the race for Rookie of the Year. These young stars now have a season behind them. So who stood out in this incredibly talented crowd? You look at MP. He's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's at the top of his rookie class. So it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top contender. I'll be shocked if he's not lifting the Rookie of the Year trophy later on.
Me too. And it's the way that he's just sustained his level of play for the entire season. So consistent. No major peaks, no huge valleys.
That's one of two. Neesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Miami, Hero and Jaquez Jr. are out on the perimeter. Then it's MP, then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Ware in at the 5 down low. All right, let's throw it over to Ali, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, BA. I spoke with MP about his star-studded contest coming up, and he looked across these two juggernauts affect today's outcome.
Yeah, buckle up, folks. This is going to be a good one. Thanks, Ali. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, BA. I love playing in these types of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Halliburton with the ball. Now guarded by MP. Here's Siakam. That shot is off. Good D by Adebayo. For Miami, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Knocks down the long J. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
And he makes both free throws. And Grant, the Heat, last season, retiring Udonis Haslem's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Halliburton for 3. Drains the triple. Halliburton's got 5 now.
Yeah, clapping back. Halliburton matching the 3 from the other end.
Adebayo sets a screen. And he comes up with a bucket.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Siakam. Now here's Turner. Defense is right there. That shot, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Now here's Siakam. Halliburton for 3. The rebound by Ware.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
MP with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. MP, the pass to Jaquez. Back to MP. They set the pick from deep. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
1:31 left now in the first quarter. Now here's Nembhard. He's guarded by Hero. Kept alive. Outside for Halliburton. Connects from downtown. Give him 8 points now.
You talk about Halliburton and his versatility. He can set up the play, or he can finish the play off.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks had a huge game. He had 46 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Now here's MP. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Sinks the tray. MP's got 20.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pacers trail by 8. McConnell with it. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Pass to Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And Toppin getting a little bit fancy with the throwdown that time.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Miami from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Siakam looking it over. With 1 on the clock. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Miami out in... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck. There's plenty of time left in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
They've got Bam Adebayo. MP is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Love in at the 5. So that's who Miami starts the second with. MP no good.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Toppin outside. Pass to Halliburton. Adebayo grabs the board.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
You know, he's 6'9". Brent, would you call Bam Adebayo a small ball center?
If you were standing in front of him, B.A., would you do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I want to ask Bam what he wants to be called, whether it's center or forward. It doesn't really much matter. This guy can play both ends of the floor and can dominate a game. He's got great strength, great length, and continues to grow his game.
Now here's McConnell. Yet to see a basket. Back to Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Miami.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
MP no good.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. So it's Miami now. Back to the basket by Indiana on the other end. A nice shot by MP.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
McConnell outside. MP against Halliburton. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep, MP. Good! And the assist goes to Adebayo. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Pass to Halliburton. Toppin a screen on Hero. Halliburton, no good.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated play. players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
And that concludes the first half. Miami out in front, leading by 7. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Did you miss us?
You take a look at the Heat. They're in that #1 spot for a reason. Playing well as a team, making it look easy. Definitely the team to beat right now, guys.
Going to take a lot to knock them out that top spot. And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Indiana Pacers. Thanks for tuning in.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Neesmith and Siakam on the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at center, filling out the middle. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Six on the shot clock. Oh, taking the contact. Halliburton.
Now, Halliburton, one of those guys who's always on his toes and plays the offensive end with a ton of energy.
MP outside, three-pointer. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. And Brent, the Heat always looking to compete year in, year out.
Well, for good reason. This team takes a lot of pride in giving themselves a chance every year. And the way the front office conducts their business is they believe they can put together the type of roster that is going to go out there and take care of things to put them in position to be successful.
Adebayo, a screen on Halliburton. To the paint. Out to the right wing. Here's Ware. He buries it from 3. Ware's got his second basket of the night.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Halliburton. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Neesmith. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul. The Heat making a switch here. Harris is checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Matheridge checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half. Play. Halliburton for 3. Oh, Oh, yes, sir. Halliburton from deep.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
MP shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Well, you'd rather not put these guys on the line. The top free throw shooting teams in the last month. Second, the Pacers.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you fouled them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
To the inside, here's Nembhard. The rebound by Burks. Miami leading by 14. Back to MP. The three ball. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Halliburton up top, covered by MP. Halliburton. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
For Miami, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Burks for 3. Indiana with a rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Here's Halliburton on the take. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Extra sauce on that one, please, Halliburton. Wow.
Miami's got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Burks for 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 13. On the wing, MP. He's got 38. Pass to Jovic. And here's Harris outside. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Halliburton outside. Nembhard outside. Back to Halliburton. Puts it up. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Halliburton's got 21 points in the game.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
MP, that one's good.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
The 3 is up. Halliburton, good. Halliburton's got 14 points now in the second half.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
7 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Knocked loose. Here's Siakam. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Miami. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. MP is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Highsmith in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And here's MP from outside. Indiana with a rebound. McConnell outside. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end.
Hits yet again. Wow.
And I think some of us saw this coming, but now it's happened. He set the new all-time rookie record for points scored in a season.
This was a record that almost seemed unattainable, unfathomable. But here we are, witnessing history in the making, and quite possibly the start of a career that's already showing the hallmark of a truly generational talent.
And you know, with all the hype leading up to MP getting drafted and joining the league, all the naysayers out there can now be silenced. MP has not only proven he's a quality talent, but an exceptional and elite-level player. You have to compare his point production to not just MJ's rookie year, but Kareem's as well. And MP has now topped them all, including Wilt Chamberlain's mark of 2,707 points in his rookie season way back in 1960. I think we're witnessing the beginning of a legendary career, folks.
On target from range.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
Pass to Jackson. Halliburton for three. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's MP. The rebound by Jackson.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against Halliburton as the best passer in the league right now. I know he's the most exciting for sure.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Miami?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Highsmith. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Releases. And that one off the back of the rim and in. MP's got 49 in the game.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Ooh, a long-range missile from Halliburton.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
MP outside. 4-3. And it's good. He hits another one.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And a foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Off target with the three.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And here's MP from outside. Good. He hits again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
Yeah, it feels like he can't miss.
Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
MP scanning the floor. There's the three. Offensive board. And finished off by Adebayo.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Halliburton against MP. And the dunk by Halliburton.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Heat.
So no problem for Miami as they get the win. Boy, they were...
Good game, man. You earned that one.
See ya, MP.
You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
MP in the house.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
MP, what up, man? I like your game.
Man, Mikal Bridges.
Okay. I like that confidence.
Yeah.
Welcome, everyone, to Noche Enavia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sideline. And now, the New York Knicks starters. We've got Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard. And for the Heat, Tyler Hero out there with MP. Then it's Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5 down low. And Stan, it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
Well, you aren't kidding.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
Bridges. They get it back. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The 3 from MP. And he's good on the 3-ball. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Brunson kicks to Towns. Pass to Hart. Towns with it. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. And Brunson, the basket on the assist by Towns.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization, is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part because they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago, and they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. Will try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Eddie Gregson's getting traded in 2023. Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
And New York making a change here. McBride's checked in. The 3 from MP. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Outside, Towns. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, when it comes to big men, you're not going to find a better catch-and-shoot option than Cat.
Adebayo with the screen on Bridges. Took him no time at all on that one. MP's got 18 points in the game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
McBride finds Hart. Some nice passing by New York here. Bridges against Adebayo. Hart tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. The three from MP. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Hart. Three-pointer. McBride's shot is off. Now the Heat with it. They're on an 18-6 run. It's good. MP's got 20 points.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Floats it up for Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now, here's Bridges. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now.
Yeah, anytime he wants, Towns can be a beast on the offensive boards.
Here's MP after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. And there's the bucket from MP.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Towns a screen on Wiggins to the paint. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Brunson. He's got 7.
Well, Towns gives you some interesting options in the two-man game. He can both pick and roll and pick and pop.
And that will one's good. MP.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
With 4 seconds on the clock, the shot no good. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's the Heat up by 16. The second quarter. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Miami?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Kevin Huerter. Bridges out there with Miles McBride. Then there's a Chua. And it's a Cordy in at the center position. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He dropped in 55 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league, and everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Bridges misses.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to McBride. Here's Hakordi. Hasn't made one yet. Clock at 6. Here's Huerter. The fader. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against Indiana.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this one.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Jaquez with the steal. Pass to Burks. Back to MP. And again for three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game. And so two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following his footsteps. Terrific story. Miles check in for the Heat. A chance now to check out the race for Rookie of the Year. Always exciting to see the promise of the youngsters. A season under the belts. Who took the league by storm? You look at MP all season long. He has proven again and again that he's the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
Yeah, a rookie year can be unpredictable, but he's consistently stood out from the crowd.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Back to Brunson from deep. It's hauled in by the Heat.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And there it is for him.
Good instincts from MP. That kind of passing wins the respect of your teammates.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And it's Towns penetrating, and Towns throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets... to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Pass to Burks. Back to MP.
What's up? Yeah, we can play 2K. I've been upgrading my character. Zones. I played some ones actually a few times on this character. The one thing I just don't like about 1v1s is that it's only 11-second shot clocks. Like, on a center it makes sense, but like on a guard it's kind of boring. It's like, I want to dribble. But I can only do like 3, and then I'm at 2 seconds, basically. Not 2 seconds, like 5 or 6, but that's it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's 9 seconds.
Sounds easy.
Shot clock engaged, and the basket by MP. And being able
to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP.
Oh, what?
Brunson against MP. At the teardrop. Dunk by Achua.
How do you get that?
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect. Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
So as we conclude the first half so far,